as I was saying, the beauty and fun of live streaming, the beauty and fun of all of this. Anyway, back to what I was saying, and we're going to have to resolve that. And believe it or not, no, I think that, I don't know what that is, and this is the computer that I use in the most innocent of ways. So, unfortunately, it's one of the sites that we frequent for doing news, but this is the computer that is, this is the most sanitary computer in my entire house. I have a lot of computers, actually. So, as I was saying, let's get back to Brendan and seeing what he looks like. Hopefully, you're all still here. Hopefully, everything's restored and working, but what we have going on here is, there's a shot of Brendan. There is him. I mean, obviously emotion. The topic or caption they gave it is that winning feeling, the emotions of an F1 esport champion. I think that picture just about says it all. And get your drinks, and this time a big cheers, but socks. Brendan's wearing socks. Cheers, Brendan. Oh, all right, man. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. It's got to be incredible. So, and with that, why don't we go ahead and transition. There he is after. Are we ready to talk Black Friday? Black Friday, I think right here we can talk about this one. Get yourself on the grid with a free trial at F1 2018 live now on Xbox, PS4. Find out more. Also, get 50% off of it with an Xbox One Gold Pass. And F1 2018 is in PlayStation EU's Black Friday sale. So that kind of kicks off the topic of Black Friday. Happy Turkey Day. And I know Turkey Day, Thanksgiving, is mainly a, well, it's an American type thing. Are we streaming? I don't see any chat. And now I see that not happening. Bear with me, everybody. I'm still trying to recover from that episode. Today's going to be a long show. I don't mind. I've been away for a little while. We're running a little bit behind. We're going to see if we can recover. We're going to see if we can make a full recovery here. And there we go. It looks like you guys are there, but I haven't been. Let me try to catch up with chat real quick. Sorry, everybody. Chat is back up. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think we're back. I think everything's normal. I think you got what I was saying from the beginning of when I came back on the air. And let's continue on with the show. So what else on Black Friday? What else is going on? iRacing's got their Black Friday. Whoa, forgot about that. Ray Alfala, we crowned him champion last week. Well, they crowned him champion, but they had him signing autographs at the Ford Performance booth at Homestead because they brought him all the way there. Bearing with Sean, roar! Yeah, I was very angry. But they're Ray Alfala, iRacing, Peak Antifreeze, NASCAR champion, signing autographs, signing diecast. I wanted to see a close-up, and I haven't. Is that, like, what car is he signing? Anyway, Thanksgiving, that's what I was talking about. But Thanksgiving led to Black Friday being like a big sale day a month before Christmas. Obviously, that led to Cyber Monday, and luckily, those are international-type holidays. So, bam, everyone benefits from that. And Black Friday is when we can take advantage of some really great deals on things we want. And it's typically Cyber Monday, but it looks like everyone's jumping the gun. I don't know if Cyber Monday is going to happen this year. It looks like it's just an early Black Friday by the cyber companies as well. So we might just see it all turn into Black Friday madness in person and online. But iRacing has a couple deals going on. So looking to renew the membership. Rarely do they give you much of a deal when it comes to renewals. It's always a great deal for first-timers. But anyway, they do have a iRacers can get 30% off a 1 or 2 year renewal using Black Friday codes below. Comeback offer or the early renewal. So if you're an existing and you want to, buy some membership cheap, use the code pre-early 30 off 12 or pre-early 30 off 24. Tom Jones, Tom Jones needs the engine sound, and I do have that at the ready. I tried to do a better one. Honestly, I tried to make a better one, and I haven't been able to do it yet. As sad as that is, because it's not even that impressive a graphic. I owe you so much more. But thank you very much, Tom Jones. So early 30 off, 12 or 24, depending. And if you went away from iRacing and you want to get back into it, so you had an account and you never have a deal that's enticing you to get back into it, which I think you should. I like iRacing. Come race with us. We race a lot. Anyway, pre-comeback offer. Free comeback, 30 off 12 or 30 off 24. Same kind of deal. So more of our Black Friday deals there. Oh, my things are all going to take a while to refresh. One thing that I missed while I was away, and this is the time I want your thoughts. Competizione, round 3. Price went up. Anybody already kicking themselves in the ass for not buying it for $10 cheaper? Because now we're at 3 cars, 3 tracks, more enhancements. What are your guys' thoughts? Have you driven it? Is it better? Is it like one of those, oh, you got to wait until it's ready? Are we there yet? How long is it entertaining you? So what I have found, and I think a many have found, is that with release 1, cool, this is awesome. And I drove it for 24 hours, and then I'm like, okay, 1 car, 1 track, what am I going to do? How much of this am I really, really going to do? So I put it away. Round 2 comes out, same thing. 2nd car, 2nd track, great. Gave me another 24 hours of fun. Round 3, 3rd car, 3 track, and a bunch of more enhancements that go beyond that, including there was a hot fix, 0.3.1, regarding things from the past, in addition to the new coming out. Stuart says ACC feels better. So they make some official force feedback changes that made it better. The M6 at Paul Ricard is fun. Graphics seem to have taken a step backward. Ooh, that would be unfortunate, Brad Morrison. Absolutely. Devin, not overly impressed with the vehicle physics. See, and this is, again, I said it before they even did this rollout thing. Is this the way to release a game or not? I'm not sure. Ooh, I'm not sure. Only time will tell. I bought ACC, but I left it until it's done. Welshie, I understand that completely. Hemi, disappointed. Oh, see, this is not good news. This is, I want to be given more better sims all the time. I mean, I want them all to be outstanding and great. So this is disappointing to me that we're not happier at this point in time. But the advantage of getting in early, the advantage of this rollout does mean that you have an opportunity to let them know through their Twitter page, through their forums, through emails, but let them know. Be gentle and be thoughtful and help them make it better. Tell them what you think, and they might react. And if there's more than 1 or 2 or a handful of people saying so, they're even more likely to listen and take notice. Race Room also on the Black Friday deals. GT4 cars are coming, so the Cayman, the Porsche Cayman GT4, and I honestly, this shows you, I think of myself as a knowledgeable person in the world of cars. I did not know that KTM built, where is it? I have a picture of that little sucker. Where is that little sucker? The KTM Crossbow R or something they call it. Where'd that go? Oh, it's over here. Here, give me a moment. All my pages are slowed down. I didn't even know they made this car. Did you? Anyway, that's the other GT4 car. This thing's going to be evenly matched with the Cayman, apparently, which could be a whole new cool class of racing there. So, GTS looks best, more natural ray tracing, so that could be coming later. Proper triple screen, proper VR, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they got a long way to go. I mean, we're still only 3 of 8 stages, if I'm not mistaken. But I like the idea that I bought it. I mean, I'm pretty optimistic that at the end it will be worth the $25 I paid. Yes, track packages would be awesome, John. I mean, the only thing they really have is the discount. So once you get a certain amount of content, you start getting a discount. And then you don't have to think as much. Don't know about the stretched image. Alright, just want to stay with you guys. Like I said, I want to make... That was my big thought when I was gone. I want to call it a vacation. I worked my ass off, but it was a vacation. It's sort of weird. Total workation. No grid, no girl, no buy. Understandable. WRC also got some Black Friday stuff going on, so you can, if you want to get that or any of the previous titles, all of those are now on sale, getting back to Black Friday. Also, in my absence, we had our 704 Games NASCAR Heat Champion crown, so they also went down to Miami and were there at the Homestead race. 12 drivers enter, but only one will walk away as champion. And at the end, after that battle, the winner was Hunter Mullins, who won the NASCAR Heat Champions Road to Miami Finals there at Homestead in front of an audience. And it looks like he got to throw away some garb to the crowd. Threw away some garb to the crowd. There you go. And obviously they're congratulating Joey Logano. For all you Joey Logano fans, there you go. That's all I'm going to say on that. Fanatec. Okay. Fanatic or Fanatec? What do you guys think? I mean, honestly, you can't break me. I call it Fanatic. I think it just sounds cool. Fanatec. Tomato. Anyway, they also have some Black Friday deals going on. So forget all the nonsense of the auctions. These are just straightforward purchases. But if you are looking to upgrade to Fanatic gear, 25% off on a CSL Elite Wheelbase with the PS4 package, it looks like 25% off. They've got a deal on the CSL F1 set Elites, including the pedal deal. Offer on that new wheel rim. So here's the Club Sport wheel, the Formula E Sport wheel. What'd you think of that wheel? That you can answer, Brendan, if you're still here. No comment on Joey. Nope. That's all I'm going to say about that. Fanatec. Devin. Fanatec. Fanatic. We can do this all day long. Anyway, Black Friday deals. You'll find this at the blog. I'm sure you'll find it at their store if you find it if you go there as well. But you can currently get some pretty good deals. What's this one? It's all blacked out. Club Sport Formula 1 licensed steering wheel loaded with innovative features with podium upgrade options. Strictly limited edition. What? Anyway, you can find more about that at their blog and the store if you're looking to get some stuff. Again, I warned you guys a good month ago, and I said it a few times. You should have been saving your money for Black Friday, whatever it is you wanted. You could smell my coffee. You think you have an addiction. I sure did. Fanny tack, Jamie says. Oh, we could do that all day long. But that's the beauty. See, I think that's actually really good strategery, to have a name like that people could actually have this conversation and no one's actually going to be wrong. I mean, can you be wrong, really? Okay, what else? Today's show is long. Today's show is brought to you by Sean's Vacation. Hot Lap Hump Day. Oh, it jumped on me. Where'd we go? Hot Lap Hump Day. Coming up this Wednesday. Short notice, the day before Turkey. So want to work off some calories before you get down to Turkey. I work off a lot of calories during Hot Lap Hump Day. I will be there. Kevin Ford will be on the mic. All of the team and all the guests at Rickmotech down there in Miami are going to be there as well. And they always end up being fun. This is the Thanksgiving edition. This is on November 21st from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're in the Miami area, you are more than welcome to go visit Rickmotech and race there and check out their motion sims and all their great products. I will be doing it from here via my sim, and I'll be streaming the whole thing. Kevin Ford of Extreme Motorsports, he is like got the classic announcer voice. He will be doing the announcing while I drive and distracting me by keeping you up on what everybody else is doing leaderboard-wise Always a fun event, but put that in your calendar for Wednesday between 6 and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Also going on in the world of esport, just keeps getting bigger and bigger, but two-time winner here as well. So Brendan and Trastevere 73 have two things in common, or one thing in common. Two things in common, 2 championships, and another thing in common is they are consecutive championships. But Trastevere won the MotoGP esport competition that went on. We talked about that. I don't know if any of you got a chance to watch it, but champion day for sure. What else? Okay, Black Friday, VR deals, and I'm so confused. I'm so confused on what I want to do in the world of VR right now. Samsung is selling the Odyssey for only $300. That's a good deal on the Windows Mixed Reality headset. For any of you who dig that, down to $300. Another option out there is, where'd it go? We got pushed around because of our reset. Here we go. So HTC is taking $200 off the Vive Pro full kit, which still leaves it at like $699, I think. And that's too much rich for my blood, but I was just using that unit with iRacing over the weekend, and that unit is pretty darn good. I think right now, if I were going to get something, it's this, but I just don't know if I want to spend $700. And if I'm going to buy one, I want the whole kit, because I'm going to do more than just sim race with it. I mean, VR is awesome. And Oculus Rift is on sale at B&H right now for $340, which is $10 cheaper than the Target holdout price I had. But after driving the Rift, the Vive Pro, I don't want the Rift now. Now I want the Vive Pro. So I am just confused. And now the Pimax is here. I haven't built my computer up for VR just yet. So anyway, hopefully some of you guys, if you want VR, now is the time. They are cheaper than ever right now. Just wanted to give you an idea. We've already talked about it, but the Autosport, you know, the traditionally automotive only website does have that esports section, and they are on top of all of it. You know, here's Fraga winning the Nations Cup. They talk about the build up. Here's Brendan winning the F1 esport title, and so on and so on. In addition to that, Motorsport. Not behind the paywall, luckily for us, is the esports section of that magazine, online magazine. But they also talking about Hunter Millens winning the NASCAR Heat. They talk about Brendan winning the F1 esport. They did miss the GT Sport one, I noticed. So get with it, you guys. Anyway, what else do we have to talk about? $700 is a lot of money, totally. I don't like the Windows Mixed Reality software either, Brandon, from when I tested it. So that's why I've kind of been between the Vive and the Oculus. I really like the Vive Pro. I mean, I really drove it, and my initial thought wasn't lack of clarity. It just seemed a lot clearer. This is something here. So do you guys remember when I came back from E3 this year, I told you what a suckfest it was and how they've absolutely ruined E3. And the reason they did it is they took a trade show, and somebody told me that originally E3 was open to the public, and then it went business. And then now it's gone business and public again. But from my perspective as a media guy, I just don't have the energy to walk around amongst that many people at E3 when I'm trying to do my job. It also means that you're not going to find a Dana Granawalt or a Alan Hartman of Forza down on the floor. You're only going to find sales, media, and more than that, you're going to find minimum wage employees or volunteers just wearing PlayStation shirts filling the booth. You're not going to find the execs, the people you need to talk to get the good interview for the most cases at E3 when it's open to the public. And that was my gripe and my criticism of E3. Anyway, now E3 is getting smaller next year. Why? Because PlayStation's not going to be there. Sony has announced it won't be taking part in E3 2019. You have to understand how huge this is. Sony builds an entire city block booth. And I'm not even joking. It is an entire city block. And it's not going to be there. I mean, that is half of one of the buildings at E3 that will not be there. Last year, Microsoft or Forza, they did a much smaller booth than they usually do at E3, and then they rented something across the street and did their own thing, simultaneous to E3. Have they ruined E3? E3, in its best days, was actually very fun, and you could get a lot of cool stuff and good work. And then they just completely ruined it, in my opinion. And apparently Sony agrees with me. So what do you know? What else we got as our pages refresh? Freaky Gamers. Talking about Truck Simulation 19 out now. The whole USA in your pocket. What is this? This is an Android version of Truck Sim. So that could be a good way to kill time when you're sitting there waiting for a doctor's appointment or something. E3 used to be CES for time in Vegas. In the 90s, it was not public. Okay. E3 needs to take a lot of advice. They had a good thing going. It was building and building and building each year from my perspective, and then they just effed it up. And I do believe it was out of greed because I think they made a fortune. They made a fortune. There's no reason for them to change that until more than just Sony pulls out. Yeah, Brad, and that was kind of the best time. And yes, Brandon, that is so true. Trade shows, the amount of money spent for even a small booth is outrageous. And I think it catches a lot of companies who aren't seasoned at doing it off guard, and the ones who know what kind of expense goes into it. Yeah, and maybe it's because everyone got too competitive with their booths. Maybe, maybe that's what somebody needed to do at a trade show is go retro. And when everybody's spending millions of dollars on their booths in some cases, what if you went the opposite direction? You're like, we're not here to have a flashy booth. We're here to present our quality product. And what if you just went retro and kept it simple and got out of there for a nickel on the dollar compared to the other companies? Would you not get attention? What does the public really need? And then is it really worth it? Maybe it needs to go away. Maybe trade shows need to become independent venues. Maybe it needs to be done online. I don't know. I'm still optimistic for a trade show. You all are optimistic for a trade show open to the public. Sim Expo USA. Anyway, race department also talking about Assetto Corsa Competizione hotfix. We talked about that earlier. Today's going to be an hour-long show. Welcome back. Go for a week and you talk for an hour. That is with our interruption. Google Translate talking about climatology. This is, I didn't get a chance to read it, but one of the big new things really that's starting to hit every sim is the whole concept of weather. And weather changes everything in racing. So simracers.es, I had to do it through Google Translate, and whenever I pull it up, it does this stupid drop over. But climatology in sim racing and talking about the various different conditions and effects. They're even showing off iRacing, and we know iRacing is due to even get better with that as they're, potentially going to add water. We'll see. I don't know. We might have I think I mentioned this right before I left, but one eSport champion also we did talk about was Christian Kwiatkowski winning the Project Cars 2 Logitech G Challenge. Anyway, at projectcarseesport.com, they have a write-up getting to meet him, so if you want to know about him and what it took to do that. And I am going to kind of start blowing through these. And I do want to slow the show down like we did. I think we did a good job of slowing the show down, but now we're getting into overtime. So other deals, maybe not everyone's favorite wheel, but if you broke a wheel and you don't have money, it's kind of hard to beat $199 for a Logitech G29 at Amazon right now. Not a bad deal. Also, Black Friday deal. We talked about, while it is away, I did my Sim Experience AccuForce review. I had to launch it from the road, so I didn't even get a chance to talk to people about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, but as of that review or that day, they are into their Black Friday, and it's a loosely worded Black Friday. I think the real wording is while supplies last, but AccuForce V2 force feedback steering systems on heavy discount. $300 off of the full kit, $999. That's basically exactly what I tested, $999. That's a lot of, that's not a lot of money for a direct drive wheel with a wheel rim option solution already taken care of. You get it the Your Way kit for $300 off as well, $699 instead of $999, and the DIY kit, which is basically just everything without all the fanciness. You're on your own to put the whole thing together. Basically, it's a motor and software power supply, $599 instead of $704. Good pricing on those wheels. Best I've seen from them, that's for sure. Force Feel, apparently they are actually doing pre-orders, and I guess their first batch was actually finished and sent. $189 if you want to try that type of thing. I'm going to have to contact them. I should move this page somewhere else so I can try to remember. See if we can get one of those in and see what it actually feels like. That would be kind of fun. Always trying to show you guys where to race. Sim Racing Systems, you know, whether you're talking about doing Assetto Corsa, or now they're doing Automobilista. Check it out. They're going to have a truck series. You can race the Automobilista trucks on Sim Racing Systems starting November 20th. That's tomorrow, by the way. Tuesdays, so yeah, that's literally tomorrow. Also running a Porsche series. But that could be very fun racing. You guys might want to try that out. What else we got? I blow through this. N3, anyway, someone's take on what it was like to be at the Forza RWC London 2018 Road World Championships RWC. That there. And it looks like we are to the end. While I was away, Billy Strange did some racing, mostly with a lot of our friends. So I just like giving congratulations where congratulations are more on sale. What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, full kits. I'm sorry. Geez. Oh, geez. I missed the good stuff. No, it's all good stuff. If you own an AccuForce, anyway, $349 for the wheel hub, it looks like. I'm going through these, but you'll find all this at Sim Experience. Looks like good pricing on all the stage 1 through 4 kits. So let's see, $200 off on all of their motion kits. Looks like 10% off on various upgrades if you already have one. Sim Vibe. Oh, dude, that's huge right there. If you have a butt kicker and you have not bought Sim Vibe, I think it's normally $99. You can get it for $71. And I will say that for sure. That's a must-have. If you have a tactile transducer and you are running it on audio, you are really missing out. So $71, that's pretty cheap for Sim Vibe. And they have their special edition butt kickers, which are modified, actually, from a normal butt kicker to prevent the clacking, as I like to call it. So there you go. Lots of deals. I missed some of them there. Thank you for catching that for me. Anyway, Brenton Hobson won the Lanier 360 Sprint Night. I think that was that Friday or Saturday night? I'm not sure. That's with Billy Strange Racing. Congratulations to him. And also, George Sandman, big surprise. If George Sandman is in the race, then he's going to win the race. Winner, George Sandman, he won the Laguna Seca run in the Corvette C7 Daytona prototypes. And I don't have a graphic up, but I'll tell you what, George Sandman didn't win yesterday. It was Clymer. It was Clymer himself, our very own Clymer, who won the big race. And he showed everybody how to do oval racing in the Mazda. Crazy race. If you want to see a really epic sim race, go watch my stream on Simpit Crew channel of last night's Mazda MX-5 Championship. I'll have more on that towards the end of the week when we talk about the points rundown, and I think Clymer is now in the lead, but we will get you all of the details in a proper graphic towards the end of the week for that. So anyway, that's going to do it for today's show. Thank you for being here. It was tough doing a whole week without the show, without you guys, but thank you for being part of the pit crew and here each and every day for sim racing news and just being able to talk about it. We're going to keep slowing it down, maybe not going this long, but we're going to get a little more in depth about talking about things that we care about. But that's going to do it for this one. This is the Sim Pit. I'm Sean Cole, and I'll see you on the track.